Have you ever felt that there's more to you than just your body, your thoughts, or even your memories? That maybe beneath the surface of your everyday life, there's a deeper truth about who you really are. Today, we're going to uncover that truth. Not as an abstract idea, but through a powerful image that makes it tangible, the idea that you are like a wave in an endless ocean. This ocean represents universal consciousness, the vast, limitless awareness that connects everything. And each of us is a wave within it, a unique expression of that infinite whole. Throughout this journey, you'll see how recognizing yourself as both an individual and as part of something far greater can radically transform how you live, think, and experience reality. You may begin to see that you're not just living in the universe, you are the universe expressed in your own unique way. Let's start by diving into what this ocean wave metaphor really means and how it can unlock a deeper understanding of your true self. To truly grasp this idea, let's take a closer look at the metaphor itself. The ocean and the wave. Picture the vastness of an ocean, a body of water so expansive it seems endless. Now imagine a single wave within that ocean, rising and falling, moving with its own distinct form and direction. The ocean represents universal consciousness, the boundless awareness that permeates everything. And that single wave, that's you. Just like a wave is a unique individual expression of the ocean, you are a unique expression of this universal consciousness. You rise, you move, you experience, but you're made of the same essence as the ocean itself. This perspective challenges how we often see ourselves, as isolated, separate beings. It reminds us that while we may appear distinct, we are connected to something far greater, woven from the same substance as the universe. But how does understanding this ocean-wave relationship impact your life in a practical way? Think of it like this. If you're not separate from the universe, but a part of it, then you have access to a vast depth of knowledge, peace, and power within you, waiting to be recognized. Next, we'll explore how embracing this idea of unity within diversity, the uniqueness within the whole, can bring profound change to your sense of self and purpose. Think about it. Every wave in the ocean is unique. No two waves are exactly alike, just as no two individuals are the same. You have your own personality, your own thoughts, your own journey, just like a wave has its own movement, height, and shape. And yet, at the core, each wave is still ocean water, inseparable from the ocean itself. This is what we mean by uniqueness within unity. You're an individual with your own experiences and traits, but you're also an integral part of something much larger. Your individuality doesn't separate you from the universe. Instead, it's how the universe expresses itself in a unique, unrepeatable way. Just as the ocean creates countless waves, the universe brings forth countless individual beings, each one a unique form of the same universal consciousness. This understanding can be transformative. When you recognize that your individuality is real but not the whole truth, you begin to see yourself not as separate, but as deeply connected. It shifts your perspective from isolation to belonging, from limitation to vast potential. Now that we understand our individuality as part of a greater unity, let's dive into why we often feel disconnected from this truth and how the illusion of separation shapes our experience. If we are truly connected to this vast, universal ocean, why do we often feel so isolated, so separate from it? The answer lies in something we all carry: the ego. The ego isn't bad or something to get rid of. It's actually an essential part of our experience here. It's the part of us that gives us a sense of individuality, our identity as me versus others. However, the ego often leads us to believe we're completely separate from everything else. It convinces us that we're like isolated waves, cut off from the ocean that gives us life. This is the illusion of separation, a belief that we're independent and self-contained, which can make us feel disconnected and incomplete. When we identify too strongly with the ego, we limit ourselves to a narrow, fragmented view of who we are, forgetting our deeper connection to the universe. This illusion is a major source of inner conflict, anxiety, and fear. When we see ourselves as separate, we feel compelled to compete, compare, and protect our limited resources, constantly seeking fulfillment from outside ourselves. But here's the powerful truth. This feeling of separation is just that, an illusion. Beneath it, there's an unchanging connection to the whole, to that infinite ocean of consciousness. Next, we'll explore how you can begin to dissolve this illusion, moving beyond the ego to reconnect with your true nature and experience the freedom of your higher self. Imagine a life where you're not constantly caught up in fears, comparisons, and the drive to be enough. By transcending the ego, you can access this state, a place where you connect with something deeper, your higher self. This higher self isn't bound by the ego's limitations. It is the part of you that remembers you're not just an isolated wave, but an integral part of the vast ocean of consciousness. Transcending the ego doesn't mean rejecting or suppressing it. Instead, it's about recognizing it for what it is, a tool, a role you play. The ego helps you navigate everyday life, but it's not your true identity. When you start to see it from this perspective, it loses its power to control your thoughts and emotions. You begin to act from a place of wisdom and peace rather than from a place of fear or need. Practical practices like meditation and mindfulness are powerful tools to help you reach this state. For example, during meditation, you can observe your thoughts without identifying with them, watching as they come and go. This practice reveals the awareness within you, the part of you that observes, that simply is. This unchanging awareness is your higher self, a glimpse of your true nature as part of the infinite consciousness. As you become more in tune with this higher self, life takes on a new meaning. Challenges feel less overwhelming, relationships deepen, and a sense of peace grows within you. You're not just reacting to life, you're experiencing it from a place of profound understanding. Now let's dive into a simple exercise that can help you experience this higher self directly, giving you a taste of what it feels like to reconnect with your true essence. To help you connect with this deeper part of yourself, let's try a simple yet powerful exercise. Find a comfortable position, relax, and take a deep breath. As you exhale, let go of any tension in your body. Now, turn your attention inward. Notice your thoughts as they come and go, but don't get attached to them. Simply observe each thought, as if you were watching waves rising and falling in the ocean. Allow yourself to become aware of the gaps between your thoughts, those brief moments of stillness. This quiet space, this awareness, is where you can begin to sense your higher self. Feel the awareness that's observing your thoughts, sensations, and surroundings. That awareness isn't your body, your mind, or your emotions. It's something deeper and unchanging. This is a small taste of your true essence, the part of you that's connected to the entire universe, like a wave forever linked to the ocean. Take a few moments here, allowing yourself to simply be. There's no need to rush or analyze. Just let yourself experience this state of calm, expansive awareness. Practicing this regularly can help you reconnect with your true nature and step beyond the ego's limitations. Next, we'll explore how to take this understanding into daily life, where it can become a practical tool for growth and resilience. Now that you've experienced a glimpse of your higher self, let's talk about how this understanding can shape your daily life. Imagine facing a stressful situation, whether it's a difficult conversation, a challenging project, or an unexpected setback. Instead of reacting from a place of anxiety or self-doubt, you can remember that you're not just this single moment, this one wave. You're connected to the whole ocean of consciousness, capable of drawing on its calm and wisdom. When you see yourself as part of a greater whole, your sense of self expands beyond temporary setbacks. Small challenges lose their power to overwhelm because you're approaching them with a deeper awareness. It's like zooming out on a map. The bigger perspective gives you more clarity and options. Another way this understanding helps is by changing how you view relationships. When you recognize that every person is also a wave in the same ocean, it becomes easier to approach others with empathy, respect, and patience. You're more willing to see past differences, knowing that, at a deeper level, you share the same essence. Even simple actions like setting intentions or making decisions take on a new depth. Instead of acting solely from personal desires, you start aligning your actions with a sense of purpose connected to the whole. You're not just pursuing individual goals, but contributing to the well-being of everything around you. This perspective transforms ordinary experiences into opportunities for growth and connection, helping you live more fully and authentically. Now, let's dive into the idea of co-creating reality. How embracing your connection with the universe empowers you to shape your life more consciously and intentionally. Once you understand yourself as both the wave and the ocean, you begin to see the impact of your thoughts, beliefs, and intentions. You're not merely a passive participant in life. You're an active co-creator of your reality. The energy you bring to each moment, each thought, and each decision shapes the world around you, much like how waves shape the ocean's surface. Think about it this way. If your essence is connected to the whole universe, then your intentions and beliefs carry power. By aligning them with your higher self, you can begin to create from a place of clarity and purpose rather than fear or limitation. Imagine focusing on what you truly desire, not out of a sense of lack, but from an understanding that you have within you the potential to bring it into reality. Practicing conscious intention means taking responsibility for the energy you put out. When you approach life as a co-creator, every thought, word, and action becomes an opportunity to express your unique essence. Rather than trying to control outcomes, you learn to flow with the universe, trusting that your connection to the whole will guide you toward what's meant to unfold. The act of co-creating isn't about forcing things to happen. It's about opening yourself to possibilities and aligning with the natural flow of the universe. This shift empowers you to navigate life's ups and downs with a deeper sense of peace and purpose. Now that you understand your power as a co-creator, let's look at a real-life example of someone who embraced this perspective and experienced a profound transformation. Let's look at the story of someone who transformed their life by embracing this perspective. Meet Javier, an artist who once struggled with feelings of isolation and self-doubt. For years, he felt his creativity was limited, like he was swimming against the current, disconnected from something he couldn't quite define. One day, during a meditation retreat, Javier encountered the idea that he was both a unique expression and a part of a larger universal consciousness, the wave within the ocean. This simple realization shifted everything for him. Rather than seeing his art as something he had to create alone, he began to view it as a collaboration with the universe. He saw himself as a channel for something greater, where his ideas and inspirations were part of the ocean's flow through him. Javier's work took on new depth and meaning. He started producing art that resonated deeply with others, as he was no longer confined by self-imposed limitations. The sense of connectedness allowed him to approach his work and his life with more freedom, authenticity, and purpose. This story shows how powerful it can be to recognize our connection to the universe. When we let go of the illusion of separation, we open ourselves up to our true potential. With this real-world example in mind, let's discuss how this perspective is not just a one-time revelation, but a lifelong journey of awakening and self-discovery. Awakening to your true nature isn't a single moment of realization, it's an ongoing journey. Each day you're given new opportunities to deepen this connection, to experience the unity of being both the wave and the ocean. This journey is about returning again and again to this awareness, allowing it to shape how you see yourself, others, and the world around you. Over time, you'll notice that challenges become less intimidating, relationships become richer, and a sense of peace and purpose grows within. Embracing this life of unity opens the door to endless growth, discovery, and transformation. Each experience, big or small, becomes part of your unfolding path. But remember, you're not alone in this journey. Every step you take toward unity brings the entire ocean along with you. Now let's wrap up with a final reflection and an invitation to continue exploring this journey of self-discovery. As we wrap up, let's remember the key insights from this journey. You are not just an isolated wave, but a unique expression of the vast ocean of universal consciousness. Embracing this truth can transform how you experience life, helping you find deeper peace, purpose, and connection. This journey is just beginning. By exploring and embracing your true nature, you're stepping into a life of unity and boundless potential. If this message resonated with you, consider subscribing for more insights on connecting with your higher self. Share your thoughts below, and let's continue exploring this journey together.